Hi again everyone, Scott Player Pop Cult Fan here, and in this video, I actually just got back from the movies with my buddy Sean. I saw the new Haunted Mansion movie, and I already did a review with him, and my review with him will release at some point soon, whether that's tomorrow or on Saturday. That will be released soon over on his channel, and I wanted to do my own video, give my thoughts on the movie as well, so that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So it has been quite a long time since I saw the 2003 film with Eddie Murphy, and from what I do remember about that older film, I remember it being definitely a lot more goofy, but also there was something about that old film that had a certain feel and look to it that I do remember distinctively, that I thought was unique, and I liked how humorous that movie was. But I also like thinking about that older movie as an adult. I know that that older movie also had some flaws, especially with the writing, in certain spots. And in regards to this new film, this reboot, I think it has a better cast of characters. I will say that. I think the lead in this movie, I like him. What was his name? Ben. I liked his character, and I liked how he had a really decent character arc throughout the film, and how he sort of started to, let's just say, sort of find himself again, because at the beginning of the film he wasn't a really nice guy. He had some social issues, or wasn't very well adept to socializing with people near the beginning of the film. And I think with the way they move in other characters into his sort of world, and how all these characters sort of connected once they all got trapped into the haunted mansion, I thought was a good way of helping him sort of be a better man. And I liked that about this movie. And also, the Hatbox Ghost, I must say, Jared Leto, he is a good actor, but some of his roles aren't all that great. And I think I liked the villain. I liked the voice. I think it was decently well done, the villain in this movie. Jared Leto, I thought, did a decent performance. It's just, I just think that some of the dialogue with his character wasn't all that great. I'm trying to pinpoint, I'm trying to think about flaws in regards to this new film, but I generally do think that this is a better film than the 2003 film, even though it's been a long time since I've seen that one. I think this movie, it's not scary, and but it's also, it's not, it's sort of like a film in between two different genres, horror and comedy. And it's not too reliant on being scary, and it's not too reliant on being too comedic like the 2003 film, which, by the way, that movie is 20 years old now. So that's a nice little anniversary as this new one's out now. And I just think that I think the kid actor in this movie, I thought he was good too. I'm trying to think about flaws. Like some of the CGI, especially in the third act, some of the CGI wasn't all that great. Lately we haven't had movies with really great CGI. I'm not sure why, but but the ghosts did look decent. I thought they did a good job making every ghost look different and distinct from one another. So that was decently well done. It's just the overuse of CGI in the third act with like the hundreds of ghosts that we saw. Okay, it was just a little much, sort of like the Flash movie, and it was noticeable. And I will say that about this movie. And also, I don't think all of the humor in this movie worked for me. I mean, most of it did, but there were some moments of humor that didn't all work for me in this movie. But overall, it is a decent film because it's a lot more faithful to the ride than the 2003 film was. From what I remember about that film, there were some things different about that film that weren't very much like the ride. And I think this movie definitely there's a lot more, like, you get that mansion, right? The iconic mansion that we all know and love from Disneyland, and there are so many set locations that were all like really well crafted to look exactly like the mansion from Disneyland, and I thought that was really well done. Like the dining room, the that long elevator type room, we got to see that later in the film. I thought that was really cool. And just so many iconic locations within the mansion that we all have come to know from the ride, I thought was all really well done and really well created with what they were able to do with the setting. And I think that if you are a really big fan of the ride, which I am, I think you'll get a lot of really fun moments in this film with the characters as well, interacting with all these different things. And there's also some really good messages and relatable themes in this film with the characters, grieving over someone. This can be a really strong theme to tackle in a movie like this, especially when it's a movie about a haunted mansion. So yeah, I think overall it's a decent film. I think it's also a way of introducing your kids to horror, but still being a Disney movie. So I thought that was really great. My grade for it is I think an A-. My grade for it was an A when I did my review with Sean, but I think more in the lines of an A-. So that's my review. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.